What's you guys? How we doing? Warm welcome to Country Vanlife TV. How we all doing? Kettles on, mother. Cheers. Lovely jibbly. Are we all good? Oh, we are. Right, what's the next project we've got? We're getting through one or two now. A couple of the big ones have we nearly cracked the solar system, the wiring, everything. That's nearly sorted. Obviously the fridge issues that I have, that's nearly sorted now. Just need to clean the gas jet on that. I'll do another video on that as well, guys. Could do with a shave, couldn't I really? You scruffy pup. Anyway, it's what I'm thinking of doing as well, because I'm bloody grafting away on this for the last 2 weeks now. Been on that bloody roof, up and down them bloody ladders doing that solar. What I'm thinking of doing, whether you think it's a good idea, I might slip away for 3 or 4 days. Just go as it is, with not everything finished. Just have a couple of days away in the van for the first time. Give it a christening, an overnight christening. Do a bit of cooking as well. Somewhere by the seaside, somewhere nice and local. I'm sure I can find somewhere. So I might treat myself to that in the next couple of days, guys. Just to have a break from all this grafting. What do you think you should do? You fancy that? Let me know down below. Right, what am I talking about? We're talking about water. Water. Right, with all mobile homes, there's several systems for water. There's obviously your fresh, clean water for drinking water, for bathing and washing. You've also got you'll have a tank for that, a freshwater tank, usually around about 70 litres. I believe the one on here is around about 70 litres. Then you have another tank for your waste water. Now it's not wastewater as in toilet water, that's a separate total tank altogether. That's a Thetford cassette system for your toilet waste. We're talking about the bath water, sink water. There's a separate tank for that, for all your wastewater as such. So there's 2 tanks inside your vans, and what I want to do, I want to sterilise the system. Not only the 2 tanks, the waste tank and the freshwater tank. The waste tank's called the grey water tank, guys. It's known as grey water. I say it's not toilet stuff water, it's just washing up liquid, your bath, your washing, your shower water. That all goes into a tank. Right, so I want to sterilise the whole system, not only the freshwater tank, plus all the pipes that come to the taps, also the waste grey water tank, plus all the relevant pipes to that as well. So I want to clean all that and sterilise. I don't know where this tank's been, I don't know where these fans been, I don't know who's used it, I don't know what's gone through the system, I don't know how long that water's been sat in these tanks. So I'm going to strip and clean the lot, sterilise it all the way through, and put a fresh load of new water, fresh water inside the system. So we're nice and safe. Anyway, safe as I want it. What I'm going to use, a lot of people, there's various products they use on the system, on their systems, and some of them can be hazardous. You need to be careful because you don't want to deteriorate the pipes or anything. So you need to get specialised products to clean the tanks. And what I'm going for is the Purisol. That is recommended for freshwater systems. Just put that close for you there, guys. That is highly recommended for freshwater systems. It won't deteriorate any of the pipes at all, and we're just going to throw this in. So I've never done this before. I know the tank is beneath my bottom, the freshwater tank. The wastewater tank's further down there. I don't think you can actually, there's not an empty valve on this particular model anyway. There's not an empty valve that you turn to empty the tank. The only way to empty the freshwater tank is to run it into the wastewater tank via the taps or whatever, and then empty, because there is an empty valve on the wastewater tank, the grey water tank. There is an empty valve on there. So that's what we'll do. We'll empty the system first of all, and lovely jubbly. So I need to empty the wastewater tank, run off all the getting confused here, guys. It's a bit complicated. I need to run off all the fresh water from the freshwater tank into the grey water tank. So I'll end up with an empty freshwater tank that I can get in there with my hand. There's a big opening on the top, a big release port. You can get in, I can give it a scrub down with my hand before I put this stuff in. So I give it a good old clean down. And once all the water's out of there, into the grey water tank, I can then turn the valve on the grey water tank to empty that. The only way to empty the fresh water is to turn on all the taps and let it run through the system into the grey water. You with me? I think that's the way I'm going to do it, because there's no empty valve on the actual fresh tank. That's the only way you can do it on this particular model anyway. Other models have an empty valve on the freshwater tank. Right, and once I've done that, this will sit in it for, we'll have a look at the instructions. So I've not done this before. I know the freshwater tank's beneath my bottom. I know there's no valve on it, so that's why I'm going to get it through the system. What is this? This is Purasol, a complete sanitising, deodorising system for water tanks, freshwater systems. Lovely jubbly. Especially formulated for freshwater tanks and the pipe work, and is unique. I'm going to do this, clean my system around about once a year, I think. Once a year, just give it a clean out. It'll only take in an hour or so just to clean it out. It's all going in, especially if you're drinking it. A lot of people don't drink from their freshwater tanks, they buy bottled water, but I want to drink from my freshwater tank. It's a plastic tank, so it should be fine, as long as you sterilise it once a year, which is what we're doing today. Where are we? Water tank containers, pipe works, use 3 catfuls, 30ml per 25 litre. Okay, I've got a 70 litre tank down here. So that's 50, 60, so that's about 9 catfuls for a full tank of this stuff I need to use. But yeah, we'll put 9 caps in and we'll fill it to the top, 70 litres. That should be good. Fill to the top, pump through all, get it in all the system, open all the taps, get it into the system, then close all the taps, so the Purasol is in the system, is in the pipes, right up to all the taps. So get it in there, then turn off the taps, leave to soak for 2 to 12 hours. I'll leave it to soak for 12 hours. Obviously I'll do a time lapse and come back when I've done that, guys. So I'll leave that for 12 hours. Then empty the tank. Get all the water out all the taps and out the grey water and out the freshwater tank. Rinse through with fresh water again for the fill the tank. Run it through all the pipes. Get all the fresh water running through. Get rid of all this stuff that's in there. Clean it out thoroughly. Do that several times. Fill with fresh water. There you go. Pacarona, that's all there is to it, and that is a Purasol triple action, guys. There you go. It's a bit bright in the caravan to see that. Purasol triple action, not promoted or nothing by these guys, it's just what I'm doing. Right, tanks under out, right, let's get this out, pull out these cushions, put all these to one side. Lovely jabbly. Get all these out of the way. Right, you can see this unit. This is another double bed here at the front of the van. I've got my double bed, which I'm building at the back, guys, but it's also got another double bed at the front as well. This just folds out and we've got a nice big double bed. But I believe the tank is under here. Yes, it is. There we go. That's the tank there. That's the baby in question. You've got the pump. Let's turn around there. You can't see very well there, but you've got the external pump there, guys, at the side there. That's a 12-volt driven pump. You've got the inlet. This is the inlet here, the inlet pipe to fill it from outside there, via the lock key from outside. So that's how we fill it. And let's just take off this green lid. This is inside the tank. I believe it's a 70 litre on these. It doesn't actually say anywhere at all, but I believe it's a 70 litre. Right, get inside there. There we go, and we're inside the tank. Let's have a look inside there. There's one outlet there. There's an outlet on the top, so the outlet to put water in is there, and there's a valve right at the bottom. That's going to the obviously to the pipe system to draw it through the taps. But don't like the look of that inside there at all. Here's the tank here. So I'm going to sterilise and clean all this, guys. All this is going to be spotless when I finish. But just looking inside the tank there. This is the freshwater tank. That's been sitting for some time. As you can see, there's lots of bits in there. Put my hand in. There you go. Just bits of dirt in there. I'm going to get all that out. We'll empty this tank first of all. We'll get it emptied. I'll get some paper towels. We'll get all that rubbish out of there. I'll also go around with a touch of bleach and rinse, just a very diluted bleach, rinse it through, rinse it all through, then we'll put this new solution in as well. But that is pretty mucky. Just have a look inside there. Just use this camera actually to see what's inside. Just scanning around the back there. So just come round this side. That's a corner there. Turn it around the other side. I don't want to drop my phone into this tank, otherwise I will be in trouble. That's a corner there. That's a pipe that goes to the obviously to the plumbing system in the van. And up there, that's the inlet there for water to come in. Okay, and that's a complete tool inside my disgusting little tank. But we'll sort it. It's another job that's got to be done. We'll sort it, guys. We'll get this looking bloody spotless. As I say, first of all, what I'm going to do with this, guys, we're going to empty that. I'm going to turn on all the taps, run it all into the grey water tank and get this emptied. And then get in there with some tea towels, a bit of diluted bleach just to give it a good thorough, you know, get rid of all those nasty germs that may be inside there. But give it a clean out, and then we'll put this cleaning system through the system. Right, first of all, turn on the taps, turn on the cold water tap. You can hear the pump coming in, which is run off the 12 volt system. That's a pump coming in, and that's taking all of that water from the freshwater tank over to the grey water tank, which is over there. Lovely job, Lee. There is an overfill valve on the grey water tank. That's that pump. That's that pump down there working away. Right, so we'll let this run all the way through the system, guys. Back at ya in a minute. Right, back at ya. I'm slowly coming to the opinion that however easy a job may sound, they never turn out to be easy. A good old rev up bike going past us as I put the bloody camera on. So never expect a job to be easy, guys, when you go into it. Because 9 times out of 10 they're not, especially on these old beasts. So I don't expect any job to be easy, even cleaning the tanks, what I'm doing. Now, for some reason, this van, this Talbot, it's got 3 tanks. It's obviously the freshwater tank here that I'm cleaning out. I'm going to flush it through to the waste tanks, the grey water tank. But there's a grey water tank further up the habitation unit. Then at the back of the habitation unit, these are underneath, underslung, there's another bloody tank. So if anybody, any Talboters is watching, any idea what the 2 tanks are underneath? I've got the freshwater tank underneath my seat in the habitation unit, and there's 2 more tanks underneath. Obviously one's a grey tank. What the bloody hell's the other one? Ain't got a fucking clue. But there's water coming out of it because I turned the taps on and flushed through the system, and there's water coming through. So it's is it a second waste tank? 2 waste tanks? Grey water? I don't know. Anyway, right, let's have a look at the job that I've done on this, cleaning this little baby up. It's took me about an hour so far, and I haven't put the cleaning system in yet. Right, I'll just turn the camera around. Right, here we go. Look at that. Look at the difference to that. That looks brand new now. All nice and clean, nice and white, all been sterilised. Everything could just pop off the top again, guys. We'll have a look inside. Remember how dirty this was inside? All those little horrible little bits in there. Get the top off. Here we go. That's all nice and spotless now. Lovely. And we'll just go inside now. Obviously the tank is empty now, guys. There we go. You can see that. It all looks a bit dull, but that is spotless inside there now. It's all dry as well. It's bone dry inside there. I'll give it a mild hit of bleach solution. Washed it all the way through. Looks a bit dark. That's just the colour of the plastic more than anything. But that now is spotless. Absolutely spotless. No bits in there at all now. Just a bit of diluted bleach, that's all. But I'll swill all that thoroughly through, and then we'll fill it back up, and we'll get some of this in the system. What did I say? 9 caps for a full tank. We'll get some of this in and let that soak for 12 hours. Obviously, when I do put it in, I'll turn all the taps on in the bathroom and in the kitchen. Let them run for a couple of minutes, then turn them off, so all the sterilised fluid is in all the plumbing work throughout the van. And we'll leave that for 12 hours. We'll come back and then we'll give it a good thorough rinse through. With my hose pipe there connected to my house. Give it a quick rinse through, thorough rinse, a couple of tanks rinse through, and that should be that job completed. So anyway, let's get this tank full and get some of this lovely stuff in there. Puricell, lovely. Oh, missus. Time for a cup of tea. Kettle's on, mother. Okay, right, I've got my hose pipe connected to the outside water inlet. We're filling this up now. Just have a look. There you go. It's already nearly a quarter full, so lovely jubbly. We'll get some of this magic stuff in, Purasol, what did I say, 9 caps, around about 70 litres roughly. There we go. Oh, it smells like chlorine, like in the swimming baths. I suppose it is really. It smells like I've been swimming. Oh, let's count, Steve. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 1 for the driver. 10. There we go. That's 10 out of that 300ml. And how much have I used? About a third. So you get about 3 uses out of that. So lovely job there. Just pop on the top on there. Make sure no bits go in there. Just give that a few minutes to fill up to its 70 litres. Once that's done, as I say, I'll turn all the taps, get it all in the system, then I'll turn the taps off and just let it sit in the tank, in the system, in the all of the waterworks, the pipe system, and let it sit like that for 12 hours. And then we'll come back, we'll empty it, we'll give it a good flush through, including the tank and all the water pipes. We'll flush them all through, and we'll refill it with clean, fresh water. Now, whether you fill your tank before you go away or whether you fill when you get there, it all depends if you're going to a site. But I'm wild camping, so I'm going to need this. Mind you, I can fill it at garages and places like that, so it's up to you. Obviously it's going to be more weight, so it's going to drag your mileage down a little bit per gallon. So it's always best to fill up when you're out and about, and only fill up what you need. I mean, I'm on my own. I don't need a 70ml tank, a 70 litre tank on my own. Enough to have a shower every couple of days, enough to do my washing, enough for a cup of tea. Kettle's our mother, enough for a cup of tea, that's all I need. So I won't be using it full anyway, but it'll always be half full, I think. But we'll see how we get on. I've turned the water off. I'm just going to give it a stir with a Sterilise spoon here for my cooking. Just give that a stir, make sure all that liquid is all well mixed up. That'll do. Lovely gently. Pop on the lid. Lovely. Alright. I'm just going to this light's a bit bright. I'm just going to run it through the it's all a bit got cushions everywhere. It's a right mess at the moment, guys. Just run it through the taps. It's a pump coming in. Just give that just a couple of minutes just to get through the pipe system, the waterworks in the van. All the plumbing system gets it, all that cleaning stuff in the pipes. Turn that off. So we're noticing that system there. That pump will shut out in a second. Let's get that up and away for a minute. Get to the bathroom. There we go, that's a pump shut out. Alright, the same in the bathroom. You can't see me, but I'm going to turn the taps on in the bathroom, guys. God, there's batteries and all sorts of stuff lying around here. Here we go. And that's it all in the plumbing system now. So all we need to do now, 12 hours. And just like a quick, like a flash like that, 12 hours is going to go like that, because I'm a wizard. It's come back to. Right guys, that's this. I'll swirl this out now. We put that liquid through it. We're soaking for about 10 hours, I think, in the end. Yeah, so to give it a good soak. I'll let it run through all the pipes as well. It's soaked in all the pipes. It's, I've shoved a load through to the grey tank as well. Drain the grey tank. I'm just swirling it out now. As you can see, I've got a I've got a suction pipe there, and all I'm doing is getting below the level of the tank and sucking on this to suck it through. I mean, I could send it through the grey tank again, but I want to do it this way because I want to get it bone dry, that tank. I'll give it a wipe through, and that's it. That's the system done. That's another job done. Another job you can't see done. These jobs you can't see, they take a long time, and but they've got to be done, haven't they? I can't wait to get round to the jobs that you can see, like the decorating and stuff like that, all the good stuff, and the painting of the outside as well. That'd be nice to do, but all these hidden jobs have got to be done. You know, when you can't see the labour of your efforts, it's but they've got to be done, guys. They really have all got to be done. I've also fixed the windlass wiper as well. That wasn't working on the van. The actual pipe had broken. There was a snap in it, so I've replaced the pipe to that and put a new clip on it. So that's fine now. That is completely dry now. Yeah, there's no more water coming out there, so that tank is completely drained. What I'll do now, I'll fill her up, I'll put everything back together. Let's go back inside, just have a quick look inside. Sorry about the shaky camera, guys. Go back in. Oh, here we are inside. Lovely jubbly. There we go. That's the last of it now. I can get rid of that now. We'll feed some water through from the outside from my main supply, and that tank now is spotless, guys, absolutely spotless. Look at that bloody bright light. I need to do something with that light for my vlogging when I'm out in this full time. Need to get that lighting right, perhaps pull the blinds down. So there you go, put the cap back on that. That's a job done. That won't have to be done yet for another 12 months. Lovely jubbly, get that locked in. Pull that back down there. Lovely jubbly. Short it if I can get that clap up, bear with me. Oops. Right, we'll get all the seating back in and get it back to normal in some sort of order. It's a right mess. Look at the mess up here, back at the back here, guys. There's stuff and batteries and bits of stuff everywhere. I'm trying to get the car a bit as tidy as I can. I'm not shampooing inside and decorating inside till all these jobs are done, guys. Once all these electrical jobs and inside jobs, I've got to fit a hood and a cooker and an oven as well. That's got to be fitted. I need to sort out the jet on that fridge, on the fridge freezer. I need to sort that out. We need to re-enamel the light is awful in it. We need to re-enamel the bathroom. Shampoo all the carpets. All the upholstery's got to be shampooed. And then there's a paint job in here. Still undecided what I'm going to do with all this dark wood, guys. It's got to go. Oh, bloody lighting. All this dark panels here. They've got to go. I just don't like them at all. It's too seen here. It's like the black hole bloody coal cutter in here, guys. It's got to go. So I'll do something. Whether I'll take them down to the original wood or paint them. I was going to, bloody, I look like a bloody ghost. I was going to paint them, but I bought some varnish paint stripper. So I'm going to do one door and see what it looks like. If it comes up nice, a nice light teak colour, then I may leave them as they are. But if it doesn't, we're going to whack it with paint. There you go, all back to normal. Water tank's under there, all sorted. I need to fill that half up with foot water now, about 30-40 litres, and that'll do me. There we go, all sorted, nice and tidy again. Lovely jubbly. On to the next job. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you next time on Country Vanlife TV. Solar panels, we've either done that, you've either seen that, or it's due to come, guys. Till later. Ta-da!